This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
Whoa. Landing an account this big will totally change my landscaping business. It's gonna mean hiring more guys and more equipment and new trucks for the new guys to drive the new equipment in. I don't know if I'm ready.
You can do this, and Ford Pro FinSimple can help. Our experts are ready to make growing pains less painful for your business with flexible financing solutions that meet the needs of your business today when you need them. Get started at fordpro.com/financing.
And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
Denise Kielholtz is a Dutch Muay Thai kickboxer and currently Bellator MMA's flyweight champion. She's been with them since 16. Was supposed to fight Talia Santos back in April, but had to pull out of that fight. Denise is number 7 in Bellator's overall pound-for-pound ranking, number 3 in their flyweight rankings. Simply put, she is one of the best fighters on the planet. And when Denise was a guest, we talked about family and how paramount her dad was in having her success, the pandemic, COVID, and dealing with those 2 years. Music came up. She loves salsa, Latin, and Dutch music. We talked about how social media has changed the game. We talked about the importance of perseverance and determination. And stop me if you've heard this before, Denise talked about transitioning from kickboxing to MMA.
And I did the MMA fight and I lost, but really with a strange arm bar in the stand-up position. It was like crazy. And after that, I told myself, because it was not that I take it easy on it, but I thought, I was winning everything with kickboxing. I had black belt judo. So I thought at that time, I can do also an MMA fight, you know. Mm-hmm. But then it gets like worse, because then I go in there, I'm standing against a Brazilian girl, and she was really like on the ground, really good. And so I think I underestimate the sport, because I standing there and I think I'm just gonna fight my kickboxing thing, you know. And then I got in an arm bar, really, really like tight, and I have to tap. And after that was like, I think 2015, that was like 5 years from now. Mm-hmm. And after that fight, after the MMA fight, I say to myself, I'm never, ever going to do MMA again. I'm not good at it. This is not my thing. I thought I can do it, but I couldn't. And I lost. And that loss, that was also the emotional pain that I had, because, you know, in my face or something, I don't care. But inside, you know, you get so hurt that it's like, that's the worst pain you can ever have. And even that pain caused me that I was like banded MMA in my life forever, you know. So then I started kickboxing again, and then I start with Bellator kickboxing, and I win again a world title, and then again, and then after, so from I think 2 or 3 years from that fight that I lost, Bellator asked me, would you want to fight an MMA fight?
Stop Me If You've Heard This Before on the Toddcast podcast is powered by FKP MMA, Vancouver's #1 training destination at fkpmma.com.
3, 2, 1, 0.
The Moth Podcast shares incredible true stories told live. And for our next episode, we're visiting space.
And all of us here today, even tonight, we're on this spaceship Earth, amongst all the chaos of the universe, whipping around the sun.
Stories about space travel, science, and wonder. The episode's available right now. Subscribe to the Moth Podcast to make sure you hear it.
Ah, the web tour. Those that both created and were created by the threads disentangle from the fringes to feast on the very thing that spawned them.
What's up, City? This is how you
deal with me!
No! Do not harm my children!
Oh, you lost a feather. Can I keep it?
No, you can't force me to!
Do you know what lies within nothing?
Rocket's in trouble, Akasa! Can we turn on the windshield remotely?
No, she could lose her job as an Akasar.
I don't fear Vehar.
No, but you fear me. If you intend to trick me, I will not hesitate to sever the oath bond entirely.
Why didn't you help me? Coward! I don't have a parachute! I don't like free falling! Counterbalance, a high fantasy audio drama. Season 2, coming 15th of October 2023. Learn more on trilunas.com.